All right, let's make sure this game works. And hello, YouTube. Starting the YouTube stream proper. Let me pop out the chat for that. All right, let's get into it. Boop. So, where did we leave off? Oh, God. Oh, addicted to collecting stuffed animals. Fair. Let's wake up. Okay. What we need to do first and foremost, because it's been too long since I played, I need to get up here, and I need to go ahead and immediately just go look at the computer. Because the computer, basically, I remember, is like sort of like a status update, and this will help us remember where we were 2 weeks ago. Rebek's Camp, okay. The Hanging City, yep, we went there. The Black Hole Forge, we never got around to testing that. The Vessel, I don't remember what that is. Anglerfish Fossil, okay. Whitehole Station, yep. Northern Glacier, yep. High Energy Lab, we haven't found that yet. Gravity Cannon. Quantum Moon. Oh yeah, the Quantum Moon was like... A Nomai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the Quantum Moon. We wanted to find the Quantum Moon, probably. Negative time interval measured at the Whitehole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon. That's right. So, like, we theorized that, like... Basically, what we need to do is we need to get the shuttle active. Because we theorized that maybe there's a way to, like, rewind time, which would let us extend our sort of runs. Because as a reminder, so with this game, I guess, for anybody who wasn't watching the first time I played it, why is my Stream Deck not plugged in? My Stream Deck Plus. Stream Deck Plus. Please be plugged in. All right, whatever. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I'm too big on screen. Anyways, so for those of you who missed last session, we're on a time loop. So basically, every, I don't know how long exactly, the sun explodes, which kills us, and then we are able to basically travel back in time to the start of the day and go over again. It's basically Groundhog Day. We're trying to figure out how to break out of that loop, as far as I can tell. And we're investigating this ancient civilization that was here before us, called the Nomai. We're like blue four-eyed aliens, and they are question mark three-eyed aliens. Why did I say we're blue four-eyed aliens? I mean, we're not aliens to ourselves, I guess. We're aliens relative to humans. I don't know. Temporal Fate looping, my favorite. Thank you for the 7 watch stream streaks, Makoto and Aruri. Temporal Fate looping, my favorite. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, I did want to figure out what this is about, because we wanted to create a warp core with that. I don't know if we need it or not. Hope you're all having a nice weekend. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, I kind of want to pick up where we left off. From what I remember, we found this shuttle, right? It's an Nomai shuttle. It's still operating. But we can't, I don't know. I tried just getting in it and sending it, and it sent me into the sun. So we're missing something, probably. I don't know what we're missing, but we need to probably figure out how to get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which is this building on the Brittle Moon that I couldn't figure out how to get into last time. So we'll figure that out and go from there. Got new earbuds and some electric hand warmers. Yo, nice! Hell yeah. Have you tried not driving it into the sun? So here's the thing. You know how like shuttles, like typically you can't really, you can't really control where they go. That's what it felt like. I could decide if it went forward or back, and that was about it, basically. Sorry, I had to like remember how to play. All right, we're zooming, chat. Now, I don't know if that's gonna require that we go back. Oh, I'm going too fast. Hi, Tony. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm like rusty somehow, so I'm like going too fast. Okay, this is a much more manageable speed. So, long story short, I guess getting into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge would be great. I just don't know how to do that. Like, I've tried. So, we can also maybe get into this if we play our cards right. Got a medical cannabis card, so I'm high. Hey, nice. Congratulations. No, I know medical cannabis can be like a huge pain reliever and stuff, so. And also like other potentially medicinal uses, so. Hell yeah. So I remember this is like the easiest way down, I think. Ignoring the like terrifying trees that just, trying to remember how to play here. Let's see, I can jump. That's right. And then this is my fuel. Okay. So, is this not where the stairs were? I thought the stairs were here, but maybe they're not. I think I already read this, and this is about the trees. Maybe not. The trees are moving. Yes, this is the one. When you look away from the trees, they move, which is disgusting. So I remember part of the issue was, like... No, this is the staircase. Okay. So this planet, by the way, is falling apart. It's called Brittle Hollow, and it is actively being sucked into our friendly black hole down there. So also, this tower, I haven't been able to find a way into it. There definitely is a way into it. I just haven't found it yet. So, like, you can see there's a bunch of stuff in there. And I think this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Maybe that would imply that, like, I could go through the doors backwards or something. Like, maybe they don't exist if I'm not looking at them kind of thing. But yeah, I haven't found a way in yet. So we have to find a way in somehow. But for now, well, let's see. So, like, I can turn this bridge on, which can get me to the city. But I don't really need to go to the city right now. Maybe I should be going to a different planet. I don't know. This is tricky. There's, like, so many options, basically, from where we are currently. I don't really like what I'm doing right now. This is not a good idea. Everything's fine. It's a little bit of banged up damage here. So these are also gravity walls. I remember that much. They like reorient your gravity to whichever way you're facing. There is this like bridge here, but it's taken out, so I can't use this to get into the tower. So presumably, like, there's another way to do so. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe I should go to the White Hole Station. Let's go to the White Hole Station. So when we go through the black hole, it takes us out to here, which is very far from where we just started in Brittle Hollow. However, somewhere in the vicinity here, there is a station that we can fly to. I think it's this one. And on said station, there is a thing that we can pick up, which is kind of what I'm counting on right now. This is not the station. I don't know what this is. Okay, maybe that's the station. That looks station-like, doesn't it? So oxygen's really easy to refill, pardon, which is good. Fuel is less so, but this takes us out, like, when we take this portal or whatever, take this teleporter that we're approaching to get back to Brittle Hollow, there is a place where we can refuel that is not our ship. Otherwise, you have to get to your ship. Okay, that was embarrassing. I'm getting too fuel happy. All right. So now we want to go ahead and take this because we're just going to want it for later. And then we need to go downstairs and point this station at Brittle Hollow. I don't know which way that is, but we're going to find out. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to go back upstairs, and Bob's your uncle, probably, eventually. Just have to wait for this thing to spin around so that the arrows line up. So, any second now. Any second now. All right, ready? Nice. And here we are. Okay. What does this say? Oh, right. This is like... We managed to literally arrive before we departed by a small fraction of a second, which is pretty good. So what I don't remember, and what we probably need to like recap on here, is how exactly we can continue. Slightly before departing. How can that be accurate? Recreate this in the high energy lab. The canyon on Ember Twins equator. So that's probably somewhere we should head. So, okay. Oh, right. This lets us, like, look at Ember Twin. This is like a long time ago or something. Hi, Zeris! Thank you for the 39 months. Have you flied into the sun recently? No, not recently. Damn. All right. So, we'll figure this out later. Let's go refuel for now, I think, is a good plan. There's a fuel unit. Fuel unit? Jesus. Right over here. And then maybe we can, like, go downstairs from here or something. Maybe not. Maybe we can't. Maybe that's part of the deal. Okay, so we're at the, what, North Pole of Brittle Hollow? Jesus. Also, I seem to recall the Black Hole Forge is, like, hereabouts. Wait, what? Oh, I can use that to go back and forth? That's terrifying. Jesus. Okay. Does that work? Oh, it does work, but only when it's lined up, maybe? That's weird. That's so weird. I guess I could just leave this aimed at the station to make my life easier, but I'm not doing that. The other thing, too, is that wherever we park the ship, if the part of the planet that the ship is landed on, like, falls apart, the ship will careen into the black hole, and then we have to go take the black hole to get it, basically. Wow, we can travel fast. What the hell? Maybe a little too fast. Oh, okay. So let's get on our ship. I guess we have two options here. The way I look at it. We can either head back to the Black Hole Forge here and try and figure out how that works, or we can go to Ember Twin. While we're here, I feel like we should really get the Black Hole Forge figured out. So let's refuel and heal. And then Oh, I'm trying to remember like where exactly we left off. So I just wanted to heal mostly there because like if I take fall damage again, I would maybe die, which is not so great. Let's go downstairs. And once we're downstairs, we can go down to the Hanging City. I really should have probably just parked the ship on top of the structure because I think the structure is pretty stable. There's no way I can like go into this backwards, right? Okay. What did I just do? Interesting. Yeah, I just don't see a way in there. The game is prompting me to take my scout out though, which makes me think that I like should try it just to see if there's anything I can. I don't know. I just am not seeing anything of use. Ah! God, getting in here would be huge though. I guess we could like take another look around. I just am not convinced that we're gonna find anything of Jesus of use. So I wonder if that piece of like terrain falls apart, if I could use this to like jump jet to the surface. That's kind of cool. Yeah, everything about this seems bad. I'm just not, this is not the right way. Either that or the right way has been destroyed, which is pretty bad for us, actually. Oh God, wait, wasn't this the right way? That's tragic. Crap. We might not be able to get to the Hanging City easily. Because I think that's it over there. I think this was the set of bridges to get us there. I guess we can just try it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we fall into the black hole again. Okay, I need to steer. Nice. A little precarious, but we made it. Oh. Gravity crystals. Okay. Wait, didn't we just see more of these somewhere? Whatever. God, this planet's seen better days. I think we're probably getting close to like the sun exploding because this planet is falling apart. And yeah, like I'm pretty sure that happens when we're about to end our run. So that's okay. Honestly, like I kind of figured it would take a bit of time to like remember how everything worked. So I think I can make this. Nice. I'm getting less and less sure of where I am though. I don't think this is where I wanted to go. So, this is not a good idea. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Okay. I think we find ourselves at the Black Hole Forge. I think that's what this is. But we don't have enough, like... I don't know if we have enough gusto to get out of here. This is the problem. Maybe if I can, like, find a way to, like, platform up this thing. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. Yes, hello, white hole. Oh, God. The terrain popping in behind me is never not going to be jarring as hell. Okay. Where's the station? There it is. I don't have a lot of fuel, I'm realizing, too. Kind of awkward. Whoa, the gravity distortion. What's it called? The lensing, gravitational lensing from being so close to this white hole is crazy. All right, let's get in there. Cool. Unfortunately, we're spinning the wrong way relative to what the closest way would be, but it's by the time I get down there, it's gonna reach the halfway point, so I'm just gonna wait. All right, here we go. And launch. Okay. Fuel level critical. That's fine. Refueled. So, God, this is awkward. Oh, like, what do we even do? You know, I want to know something. Our time is 10:24. Okay. Trying to figure out what we need to do right now. Well, let's go check this building out. I don't actually think I've been over here. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I'd imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. There's a phantom moon. Oh, the sun's not looking so healthy. That's not good. Oh, my ship's over at the white hole now. That's also not good. All right, we need to go get our ship. Let's just... Screw it. We're going downstairs somewhere. Okay. In theory, if I just like travel in one way, in one direction for a little bit, like we'll find a hole in the surface pretty quick. Ow! Jesus. Maybe I should like avoid giving myself a concussion in the process, pardon. God. Where's my ship? Okay. We're locked onto the ship. Now we just gotta make it to the ship, and we're fine. I slowed down a little bit too fast there. And now I'm going too fast. Come on. All right. There we go. The sun looks so... We're in so much trouble, chat. All right. I could repair the ship, but honestly, it's probably... Okay, no, everything's messed up. All right, hold on. Repair me. And I think there was like, that was like the thrusters. Now we just need to repair the... Oh no, that wasn't the thrusters. This is the thrusters. Jesus. Okay. I think we're golden. Yep, all systems green. Okay. Where do we go with our last, probably like 2 minutes of life here? Well, we go to the Twins. Could be enlightening to go to Ember Twin since we've seen something of there. I'm not confident that we can make it to... You know what? We're just gonna use autopilot this time. Why is the sun dying bad? Mostly the giant fireball that it erupts into that consumes us, I think. Probably. I doubt you'll have time. Oh, autopilot. Why? I trusted the autopilot. Like an idiot. How close have you gotten to the sun? Pretty close. Pretty close, I'd say. Oh, tragic. What's tragic is how dumb that was from me, but that's okay. All right, so now... Well, now we just need to decide what to do. Because, like, we could go to Ember Twin, or we could go try and do the Black Hole Forge and see what's going on there. Hi, Fuzzy. How's it going? Goodness gracious. Okay, let's go somewhere. You and Uri said because, like, at the same time it scared me. That's pretty amazing. I vote Black Hole. Black Hole Forge. I feel like we have less to gain by going to the Black Hole Forge, though, is my problem. But, like, I want to know what it does. I vote Land on the Sun. Ah, well, lucky for you, we already did that. Whoa. God, the autopilot really is, like, not trustworthy at all. Okay. Autopilot in this game goes in a straight line. No, I realize that, but, like, when I can see it and then it starts taking me towards the planet, it's like, why? I know why. It's because it's aligning me with its orbit. But also, my God. All right. What do we want to do here, chat? We need to go to the Black Hole Forge. Where is the Black Hole Forge? I need to, like, remember how the Black Hole Forge works. For that, we need to get down to the Hanging City. So I'm going to use this as a touchdown, or as a place to touch down, so the ship hopefully doesn't fall into the black hole this time. Okay. All right. We are safely on some version of terra firma. Now we go downstairs. Oh, I just remembered something. Hold on. Before I forget. 2 seconds, chat. 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. And by literally, I mean about 15. So bear with me. Okay, we're good. Just had to take care of something. Wait, why did... Oh, that's why. Oops. Okay, we're good. Thanks to Headphones, Tonberry. And hey, my glasses. All right, we're gonna go down here. Ow. And then I guess we'll go this way. The crossroads, okay. Nope. I guess this is fine. All right, we're going to the Hanging City, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. But yeah, when the sun dies, it kind of goes supernova. So it turns into like a blue giant and consumes all the planets. Like right now it's kind of a red giant. So it won't be long before it basically dies and then, wow, expands very quickly, killing us all. Now, I guess from like you could take like a sort of nihilistic perspective and be like, well, does us dying matter? And then, you know, technically, I guess that's debatable, but I would say it matters. Something has to matter. That doesn't seem ideal. My thoughts exactly. All right, we're going towards the Hanging City. I'm gonna burn some fuel to get there fast, is what I would say if I knew what I was doing. I've made a huge mistake. And I saved it. I'm so good at this game. Vital's low. More like vital is all that I needed. Okay, I'm trying to remember where the controls to the Black Hole Forge is. I think they're over this way. Note to self, don't take any more fall damage. No, this is like the classrooms. Where the heck was there's like a thing in the wall that lets you get down to the Black Hole Forge. I think I might need to go up first. Hog save, thank you, thank you. I can't do that trick here because the gravity will change on me. Okay. Maybe I can get off here. Yeah, I can get off here and then I can... no, that doesn't look right. Okay. Okay, so... that's the Black Hole Forge, I think. But the control room for it is like around here somewhere. Terrifying, scary. Okay, we're fine. Jesus. Here, this is the control for the Black Hole Forge. Cool, all right. Disengage. So the Black Hole Forge is now coming up to us, which is great. Is that what I think that is? It's the place you get teleported to from the White Hole Station. So in theory, if I just go through the black hole, I come out really close to, well, rather, if I go through the thing at the White Hole Station, I will come out really close to the Black Hole Forge. Like, I'm not 100%, but pretty likely. Now, where is the stupid station? And what is that? The Interloper. Tempting. Not without my ship, though. Okay. Where is Whitehall Station? Oh. All right. 67 meters per second. Yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm not going to try that. Hi, Hood. How's it going? All right. Boop. I would love to heal, too. But as far as I'm aware, the only place that I can really heal is the ship. So... I guess there's no harm in holding this. Will this take me in this direction? No, it takes me the opposite. Okay, so really the fastest way to get there would be to go the other way. But I'm currently stuck because I went the wrong way. Okay. Well, close enough. All right. Here we go. You found it. I sure did. Can't look straight up. And... what the hell was that? Warp. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure... Don't actually correct me. But I'm pretty sure that the Black Hole Forge was around here someplace. Is this not the Black Hole Forge? There's also the symbol that matches up with that, like with the Black Hole Forge on their legend that they have downstairs next to the elevator. So I'm kind of surprised if like this is not. I have exactly zero idea what's going on. I'm just here for the ride. Hell yeah. All right. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. We'll be around in 3 or 4 seconds anyways. So, oh man. Let's go back to our ship. We'll heal. We'll go downstairs. And maybe we'll just get to our ship and look around. I guess. Maybe that's the plan. Yeah, that's got to be the plan. Okay. Oh yeah, I have like low health, so I need to be careful. Jesus, that's a big hole. Holy. Okay. All right, we're going pretty quick. Hopefully not uncontrollably so. Oh, that's a little fast. I wasn't worried at all, chat. I wasn't stressed. That was fine. That was perfectly intended. Okay. Just gonna pretend that nothing bad happened there. Okay, so port hull damaged? How? Oh, a friggin' thing from the moon must have hit it. I probably should just do this in space, because like repairing it down here is gonna be difficult. Alright, get me off this planet a little bit. Let's get into space, repair the damage, and then we can look for what we're trying to find. All right, I think we're at exit velocity. I'm just gonna get out. Is that the damage? Yeah, that's the damage. Okay. It's a good thing I did that so quickly. All right. So the trick is like, it's gonna be tricky to not fall into the black hole, but I just need to take a look around here and figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I'm having to constantly adjust for the black hole here. This is crazy. All right, I think if we just go up here, that puts us directly above the black hole forge, so we can actually get to see what that looks like at the surface. Okay, so I was correct, kind of. But where is it? Maybe we need to be a little more precise. Okay, hold on. So it's the center of this ice thing. Ugh. Oxygen tank damaged. Okay. Okay. No big. No big. So it's at the center of this? So like right here, basically. Probably. Man, I don't see a damn thing though. I don't know. That's tricky. I guess we can see if this little like jet in the floor is active now. All right. I guess maybe we can also repair this while we're there. What's damaged? Not the landing camera. Is it the landing camera? I don't know. Whatever. If I can see the damage from like on foot, I will fix it, but I'm not confident. Oh, okay. Well, there's one. Nope, that's not damaged. Okay, upper hull fixed. I don't even know. It was like oxygen was damaged, right? I would think that oxygen would be one of these systems, but I'm not seeing the damage. Maybe that's the damage. Oh, that's like really damaged. Okay. That's hard to repair on a planet surface, unfortunately. Okay. That was kind of a waste of time, but sure. What did we want to do? That's right. We wanted to look at this teleporter here. Man. Okay. So that's a no. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I don't even see a way down from here. It really seemed like from the underside that the thing that it lined up with was this structure, but I do not see anything that would lead to the Black Hole Forge from here. So it might be a thing that we need to get to from down below, which is unfortunate, honestly. Though there is that elevator at the little like ruins there. If I can figure out what gets me to that elevator, then I guess we'd be in pretty good shape. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna try and just go down from here. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Really not what I, okay, we're going into the black hole. At least our ship is literally right next to the exit from the white hole though. So, like, it could be worse. Now, where is this white hole station? Actually, what are you? Hold on a second. Well, I don't have a lot of fuel. Okay, we're gonna check it out anyways. I tried. I did. It was not a successful attempt, but not all attempts can be successful. It's fine. What is this? Oh, this is part of the structure. Oh, that's terrible. That's just part of Brittle Hollow that just flew through. Okay, there's the station that we're looking for. So fizzy, how long till that sun explodes again? Great question. I have no idea. God, if I could get in here before it spins all the way around again, that would be amazing. I overshot. All right. No. You know what? Actually, this time I'm going to try reversing the rotation. Okay, never mind. That was a waste of time. Mostly because I fumbled it, but still. I think I just made that take longer. Okay. Sure, why not? And 3, 2, 1, 1.5. Boop. Oh, so unfortunate. Okay, refill our fuel here, and then let's try and... Jesus. Let's try and find another way down. That, like, actually kind of jump scared me a little bit. Maybe we'll try and go a little slower. There, if I can drop onto the bridge, that would be fantastic. This is not gonna end well. Black Hole Forge District. It's like, there's the Black Hole Forge, and it seems to have docked there, which that's the White Hole Station thing. So like, it clearly is docking somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Think. If we don't manage to pull this off this time, we'll just go to Ember Twin next time. But like, I would really love to pull this off, basically. Oh no. Okay. Wow, it's hard to get up there. Okay. Not really sure where I'm going at this point, though. Hi, Mal. Wonder if there's platforming you have to do? I don't know. There might be. Okay, we found an elevator. Where this elevator leads is anybody's guess, but let's try it. Well, we're going up. Up is good. Up is where we want. I think. What is this? Ooh. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, we found a way to the surface. Look at that. Okay, that's actually huge. I kind of want to go back down the hole again for now, though. Because I want to see if we can go anywhere else to this level, basically. I guess I could go heal, but, like, we're on the clock, basically. This doesn't look promising for getting anywhere else easily, but that's okay. Let's go heal. Man, the sun sure is looking angry. God, I'm like so confused. I guess we go back downstairs. I don't feel like we're gonna manage to accomplish anything else from how big the sun is right now, or how red the sun is, beyond just exploring this planet a little more. So I think we should just take the opportunity to like do so. All right. Good to know about this shortcut, though. I think this will be impactful, basically. Where is this taking me? I can't believe I survived that. Oh, wait, no, I refilled my health. Okay. Are you hearing music? Yeah, I am. Not sure why. Oh, does that mean, like, does that mean time? Time's up? I never thought about that. Yes. I wonder if I could like time it so that I jumped on it while it's like mid transit, but I'm not confident that I could do so. Like, where is this? Also, are those the quantum trees? It's for when you can't see the sun. Oh, here, I'll go through the white hole so I can see the sun again. Oh, that's bad. Goodbye, chat. Very well. We're going to Ember Twin next time. Wow, out here it's pretty safe. Well, relatively speaking. Bye. You'll be fine. Depends on how you define you, but yes. It's just Jello. We love the glowing Jello. All right. Ember Twin. We're going to Ember Twin. I don't know really what to accomplish on Brittle Hollow right now, and I can't seem to get into the Black Hole Forge or the tower easily. We're going to Ember Twin. I'm sure there's a trick to it. I bet I could figure it out if I just spent infinite time there, but I get the feeling I'll find clues elsewhere, so we're leaving. We've wasted too much time on Brittle Hollow as it is. Ember Twin, here we come. Remember when Nintendo spoiled the whole Sun Explode thing at Nintendo Direct? Did they actually? That's funny. It's not a huge spoiler, but it is also like one of those things where it's like the first time that it happens, it's like, oh, damn. I'm going too fast. Again. We're just gonna overshoot intentionally. Hopefully we don't end up in the sun. Oh, nice. Recovered? Recovered. Make sure to always use autopilot so it can fly you into the sun. Yeah, I noticed that. It's a good time, for sure. It's gonna be interesting to land on a planet that's not actively falling apart. Actually, let's use this opportunity to like find a more interesting place to land so I don't have to waste a bunch of time just transiting around. I guess we're like right next to this structure, which is very reminiscent of the one in the White Hole Station. I'm sure that's not a coincidence. Or rather the one that the White Hole Station empties out to. Like, I would be willing to bet you. Yep, sure enough. So I can teleport to here from somewhere. The question is where? Like, the obvious guess would be the other moon, maybe, but let's just explore around and see what we can find. Small planet, low gravity. That looks cool. That looks like a gravity gun thing that we saw. Or maybe that's for the shuttle. Yeah, just can't hurt to just take a quick hike inside. Whoa. Cool. All right. Hello. What am I looking at? And what am I looking for? Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh. No, I wanted to read it. The Sunless City. Ow. All right, cacti are no joke. We can't go in this way. It's interesting that the little thing repatched itself up though. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. I guess I'll call the shuttle home. Oh, shoot. My small lizard running into cacti. Hi, Mr. Volodenka. You know, cactus just, they're so fun. They're not as fun as Fun Guy, but. So, I can send the shuttle elsewhere? Is this how this works? Oh. Can I send it to the sun? I have to know, chat. I have to know. I have to expend a precious resource to send this into the sun, sorry. There it goes. Oh, damn, it's fast. Oh, it missed. So what you're telling me is if I want to destroy that priceless piece of whatever, I need to okay, got it. Never mind. God damn. Okay, so what can I do about these cactus? These cacti? Maybe nothing? What's that noise? Is that the sun? That's the sun, isn't it? I don't like that. I almost hit the cacti again. Okay, I can't do anything down here. We need to figure out where the other side of that leads, so. guess I could take the shuttle. Oh my god. My ability to control this is bad. Okay. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. I can... Oh, this is going to be really bad. Like, here's the thing. The sun is accelerating that thing around. Doing a re-entry on this is going to be really hard. We're going to just try and accelerate towards the sun. And then we'll try and catch the planet as it comes around the other side. This is probably death, is really what there is to take away from this. This is probably death. Not Brittle Hollow. Ember Twin. We also don't have a ton of fuel. But we're gonna do our best. Because in a pinch, I've learned that you can burn oxygen as fuel, so. I mean, this looks possible. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it looks great, but. Oh, we're gonna fly into the sun. What was that structure I just passed? What was that structure I just passed, though? Huh. Okay. All right. That was stupid. That was immensely stupid. But I don't know what we learned from that run. We're going back to Ember Twin, just post haste. Get me there. So yeah, no, just I don't. Lizard, you are not Icarus. A little too close to Icarus, actually. I did kind of incinerate myself on the sun. Okay, we're going to Ember Twin. Go. Did not reach escape velocity there. Okay. All right. Hopefully we don't accidentally hit Ash Twin or whatever. Got the oh. Whoa. A lot going on in there. Okay. Anyways, the relatively small planet being next to the sun and just orbiting really fast makes it a little more challenging to land on, that's for sure. We should take a look at this funny tree looking thing though. Need to figure out what this is. I don't want to launch the scout. Like, I know I can launch the scout, but I'm not sure how much I can glean. Well, now, hello. Here's another one of those pedestals. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you, cacti. God damn it. Do we go through the white hole station? We'll be back in a jiffy, chat. Let's just do it. I have to know what happens if I plug the Ember Twin projection stone into Ember Twin. Okay. We need to go to Brittle Hollow, and we need to friggin' book it. All right. Wait, what is that next to Ember? Oh, it's Timber Hearth. It's just kind of obstructing my view. Okay. Hopefully we don't fly into it. Oh, goodbye. Sometimes this game is rude. You know that? Okay. I don't know what else is damaged, but I guess we'll just fly around for a second and see what's sparking and looks terrible. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I saw it coming and I just didn't do anything about it. I just was like, we're not gonna hit that planet, surely. Like, I know it's kind of like right in the way, but like, there's no way we'd hit that planet. And then we careened directly into it. Seemed like a mountain, to be fair, but all right. Clearly, autopilot will not lead us astray again as you hit the planet. Yeah, surely. Jesus. I'm just gonna spin around. Wee. Okay. Our objective here is to go straight into the black hole, so we're just gonna find the quickest possible entrance downstairs, and we're just gonna go. Just need to figure out where I'm going. There we go. There's a hole. Send ship through hole. Cowabunga. Now we need to take a brief stop at the White Hole Station, which should be somewhere around here. There it is. I don't know why I used autopilot for that. What a waste. Okay, this is close enough for me, I think. Yeah. Why am I like this? All right. I should have refilled my fuel too, but like, it should only take a second. All right, we just jet into here, grab this, find the door, go back to our ship, and leave. That's it. That's the whole mission. And then we need to go back to that tree on Ember Twin. I overshot. Okay. Ember Twin. Here I come. Why are you like this? Great question. Damn! All right. I might have to like chase this thing around the sun a little bit, but we're gonna do our best. God, we are really flying quite fast, aren't we? All right, okay. Not a phenomenal job there. Wow, I'm really struggling right now. All right. 14 kilometers is crazy business, though. That's crazy work. Just need to be careful I don't accidentally fly into the sun again, because that would be rather embarrassing, to be honest with you. Nice. Clean approach. Cleanish. Oh, interesting. It's like feeding the planet with ash. I wonder if that means it's a little more time sensitive than I would have thought. Oh, it's one of our friendly ships. Where is the person on this planet then? Whatever. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's... Oh. That looks cool. Man, I'm torn. All right, go to the big tree and then we can come down to this. I think that that's just like really close to the tree anyways. It's not really a tree, but you know what I mean. Not our smoothest landing, but I was kind of in a hurry. Nice, we made it. I understand now. It does nothing because it projects the current state of where it's projecting to, which makes perfect sense in retrospect. But like, it was worth a try. I didn't find signal nearby. Hello. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or four on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. I've seen enough supernova to last a lifetime, thanks. Thank you for the hydrate. I found something. I found your notes about the Adelrock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. It's hard to say. It used to be a fifth planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the fifth planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the fifth planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the end of their lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing out here? Right now I'm documenting the stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so I asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light in the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there's one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the Lancer lies underground? How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awful pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twins once more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Just saying hi. That's pretty cool. Thank you for the hydrate, Tonberry. Sun's looking awful red. All right, where's that big door? There it is. Well, we definitely are underground. God, big cave system. Oh. That's not terrifying at all. All right. It's a well-read son indeed, true. But where's the well-read daughter, honestly? Ooh, quantum bits. Does that mean it's gonna move if I look away? Sure enough. Calais is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dried lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Calais. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melloray and I went to look at the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Can I like ride it? What happens if I'm like on it and I look away? Do I just fall? Oh no, because touching is an act of observing. But if I jump, it's gone. All right. Interesting. So there's more stuff below us, probably. But on account of the sand, we won't be able to see it. And realistically, the sun is probably about to go supernova again. Ow. Nothing like giving yourself a mild concussion. Oh, hey, it's you again. Friends, if you find any sign of Calais, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Melloray, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Calais. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Calais and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Calais lost, Melloray? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Calais to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Calais disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Fizzy thunk. Jesus. All right, let's go to the surface. And I guess we'll go to the northern lakebed if we can. Sun's looking awful sunny. Not in a good way. God, you can really get going when we're like aligned with the sun so that we can abuse its gravity. That's pretty good. God, the tidal forces on this moon must be crazy too. Oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to get to the cave on account of all the ash. Well, that's unlucky. I think we're done, chat. I think this run is over. Yeah. Yeah, let's go doze off by the campfire. I never tried that before, but I can only imagine I know what it does. Which means we need to go to the campfire. All right, we just need to go over there. I guess I can take a quick moment to get aboard our ship here so we can refill our fuel. And then we'll doze off. $157 meters, easy peasy. Nice. All right, good night, everybody. And well, actually, I want to know, can like I watch the angry. Wow, the sand really does cover the whole planet, huh? The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernova for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun by Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars you see. All of the stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts, why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be left alone, please. Why are the stars dying? I don't know, they're old, far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand. Jesus. Why isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun's about to go supernova. And me, all my research, my life's work wasted. You know, I could just like jump off and into the sun real quick. Yeah, why not? I want to see if I can get into the sun from here. That's funny. I didn't realize that the NPCs would react to like the fact that they're about to die. Like, it makes sense. All right, goodbye, everybody. Until next time. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to bed yet. We're just gonna take a quick trip into the sun. Eventually. There we go. Surprised we survived that long at like point blank distance from the sun there. Usually that's a little more fatal, I feel like. Quick dip into a giant ball of flaming gas and plasma. Just a quick dip. Okay, we need to hurry up. We're gonna book it to Ember Twin. We're going to go immediately to the North Pole. And at the North Pole, we need to find the lake bed that they were talking about and see if we can figure out how they accidentally managed to, like, you know, get into the back rooms or whatever. Just need to make sure that I am meaningfully accelerating away from the planet this time. All right. Here we go. And God, you are just a tricky planet to land on, aren't you? I'm going too fast. Just kidding. I'm going the right speed. Just kidding. Everything's damaged. Okay, listen, Ember Twin. Hopefully our landing gear still functions. Okay. I think we like pretty much broke everything on the ship there, which is you know, what you're supposed to do with your piece of spacefaring equipment. You're the one thing that keeps you alive. I think that's pretty much everything repaired though. Okay. Now do I explore on foot? Let's just explore on foot. I don't really want to like try and fly the ship around this planet. It's too small anyways. All right. Down we go. So that's the sand, which is bad for us. Oh my god. Oh, there's like very low gravity here because we're being pulled outward as much as we are inward by the crust. Or by the, you know, the planet's innards. So where is this lake bed? Like, I need to find it before it gets covered up. Time for me to wind down. Good night, Tonberry. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so we managed to get back to the North Pole-ish, which is good. Not really sure what to expect here. Ugh. All right, we're gonna stop flying, apparently. That's what I'm gonna expect. So I didn't realize that there was more at stake than I realized, by the way. Because talking to Chert, I think his name was, revealed that not only is like our sun dying, all the stars are dying. And it is literally the end of the universe. So that's pretty bad. That's a lot of cacti. I don't need to deal with that, thank you. The bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Oh, hello. The dry lake bed at the bottom of the North Pole. We were just at the North Pole. I couldn't find the lake bed. All right. Well, I guess we could just go down again. Oh, son of a... Is it too late? God damn it, is it too late? I don't know if we can do it at this point. I'll look around some more, but that's really discouraging. Ugh. Whack. All right. Maybe the cave is like on this pillar or something. Because like I think this cave leads us to like, oh. All right, it's time to go back to the ship. That's not good. Oh. Oh no, dude. I don't know if we can get back to our ship easily. Yeah, I think I screwed myself over here. That's unlucky. All right. We're jumping into the pit. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, I guess I could just starve myself of oxygen real quick. Nice. All right. Let's try it again. There's a cave at the bottom of the North Pole. I'm assuming the North Pole should be red, conventionally, as opposed to blue. Specifically on the little map, I mean. And then what? Well, I guess we'll find out. Please don't fly me into the sun, autopilot. I literally have one desire, and it's not to fly into the sun. Cool. That's... Yep. Yep. I don't have anything else to add there, just... Yep. Uh-huh. Yep, we just destroyed that, didn't we? Okay. The North Pole is up. Somewhere. What's that? Oh, no, that's interesting, isn't it? I guess we should check out whatever the heck this is, too. Well, no, but the... Okay, hold on. The lake thing is time sensitive. So let's actually not do that. Let's go quickly to the lake bed. That's the South Pole. That's good to know. So we're going to come back to the South Pole, but like, first things first, North Pole. I don't know how bad of an idea it is parking my ship down here, but I don't really care. Cool. Ugh. Okay. All right. Is this a maze? I guess it's kind of a maze, isn't it? All right. Like, did Calais just get lost in this maze and that was that? Oh. No sand, please. Like, this is the only cave I can find here. And it is at the bottom, but it's also, like... I can't figure out where to go in here. And now the sand is going to, well, crush me if I stay down here. Oh, getting disoriented. All right. I mean, like, I don't know. What else can we find down here? I guess I could, like, try and... No, can't squeeze through those. We're out of time again. Oh! That's an unpleasant way to die. That was a hell of a noise, though. You know, weirdly, too, I thought they said the quantum rock was there, and I didn't see it. I feel like every time we die, I'm faced with a choice, right? It's like, do I go back to what I was doing and see if I can learn more? Or do I do something new in the hopes that will lead to more interesting information? You know? And like every time it's a difficult decision. All right, this time we're not gonna hit the other planet at least, which will save us some time. Which means we'll have more time to use to explore the lake bed. Oh, I'm like overshooting because this planet's so small. It has very low gravity and I'm not used to it. Okay, we made it to the North Pole. Just gonna park our ship up here and get out. Maybe I don't want to approach at like terminal velocity. Okay. Okay. We found the funny cave again. I don't know, like I'm just not seeing anything of note down here is the problem. And it is literally a maze, right? Like, no two ways about it. Like, this is an old-fashioned maze. I guess luckily I do have the little path that I'm tracing at the bottom to help me navigate. So that is something. Something I shouldn't take for granted, honestly. Interesting. Where am I? This is different. Like we made it through, sort of. Oh, what the hell? It's like a sand waterfall. This is like how this part of the thing fills up, I guess. Okay, I don't know if that's what we're looking for though, so I feel like I should look around more before I go climbing the sand waterfall. Like, where have I not been in this cave system, basically? Looking at the map. Hi, Freak Job! I haven't got a stream in a while. Hope you're well and having fun getting totally lost. Oh, yeah. I'm having a absolute blast. No, this game's great. How are you doing, Freak Job? It's good to see you. Okay, so we're running out of time because the sand is quickly filling this cavern. I am inclined to say screw it. Let's just climb the waterfall because I'm not seeing anything else of note down here. All right, yeah, we're just abandon ship. Just follow the course that like actually gets us out of this cave. Unfortunate, but right, this is not how to approach this. I need to land on these little islands and platform up, otherwise I'll get swept away by the sand. We all got a promotion. Hey! Congrats. That's huge. That's tricky. Okay. All right, we made it. Next platform. We're good. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Ooh. This feels like progress. This is new. Cacti, my... Oh, God, my beloved. They're quantum cacti. Son of a... Well, congrats on the promotion. Freak job. That's excellent news. What the? Oh, this is messing with my head. All right, so some of the rocks are also not real. I'm learning very quickly. This seems like progress. A tree. Okay. Malore. If you've come here to look for Calais, this is where we were looking. This is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. But what happened before Calais disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Calais standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Calais and the rock, oh, interesting, were both gone. Your strange Wandering Rock friend is here, though Calais isn't. Calais and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard, and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Oh. Rip. What does this control? Oh, it's the light. So you're telling me if I turn off the light... I'm not in the same place. I can, in fact, ride the rock. This has interesting implications. Because now, if I can ride any of these rocks... Well. Dude. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So, like, if I look away from you, you reassemble yourself? Oh, they're gone. Whoa. I guess because I can't observe them if I'm not... This feels like a puzzle. But I don't know what I'd be trying to do, so... Alright. This seems promising. And by that I mean I don't see any writing nearby, which means I may not have been here. Calais. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, meaning the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. What in the Weeping Angels? Yeah, for real. How far into OW are you? I am this far. I've only really explored Brittle Hollow and that's about it. So I'm not very far. Friends, Calais has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does, learning something useful from it. Interesting. So I can ride the rock to new places. Potentially. But this also, in theory, applies to other quantum objects, which is the thing I'm really interested in. So this is the funny room. I'm not going to be able to leave now because of all the sand. I can refill my oxygen, though. Oh, the tree is quantum, too. Interesting. Does that mean I can tell about this room if I stand on this thing? This little... I don't know what this is. It looks like a trough or something. Oh, no. I can. Okay. Okay. Fascinating. All right, let's get out of here. And... okay, well, we need to refuel for sure. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to do on this run. Oh, look, another supernova. Right over there. Oh, another supernova. That seems bad. I kind of want to talk to our friend here and see if he's like got any different stuff going on yet, or if he's still just like, oh, I saw 2 today. That's weird. All right, I'm willing to waste like a minute to go find out. Yeah, I think if I did this correctly. Hey, what is that? How do I zoom? God, that looks interesting, doesn't it? Okay, no, nothing new. I hate that B, okay. Why does B also select dialogue option is what I want to know. All right. So now we can do all sorts of stuff, probably. There's probably more to unlock here, or more to learn. Let's go to the South Pole and go from there. Hopefully it doesn't require less sand like that cavern did. Oh yeah, this is the shipwreck edge, right? Identified escape pod 2. I guess we should follow this, huh? We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. But were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. I see. Well, we found one of them on Brittle Hollow already. Wow, so this is a Nomai ship, like a proper Nomai ship, not just the shuttle. Launching Escape Pod 3. Escape Pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Escape sequence activated. Awaiting departure from the vessel. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on the planet's surface. Oh. That's why they settled underground here. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans would show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Whoa. Emergency escape hatch. I guess they blew it. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Oh, yeah, look at that. I should have listened. All right, listen, I had to say it, my curiosity chat. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Calais and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Horror? It's the anglerfish. Is this like in promotional material? This exact shot? Anyways. Ah, the sand's getting really high. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I have left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. I think it's too late, so I will come back to that. I just want to scan this first. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tanks there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. All right, so in theory, assuming the sand isn't too high, which it probably is. Nope. Nope. Literally not possible. All right. Which also probably means we're about to die. Yeah, it's over, chat. But we can come back and check out the shelter. I guess I could let myself get crushed by sand, which would be slightly faster. But where's the sun? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sun's looking spicy. Let's go ahead and check out and see if we can land on that little probe that was orbiting the sun. I just want to see. It's probably going to be really interesting and kind of difficult to navigate to, is the kind of unfortunate thing. But, like, I don't know. It's one of those things of, like, we can't really do anything else of use. Oh, wait, we should go to the Ash Twin. Hold on. Because the Ash Twin has, like, no sand left, right? Where's the Ashen Twin? Is that the Ashen Twin? Whoa, okay. Interesting. There's a lot more here than I was expecting. Let me in. Oh, interesting. Cute. It's another teleportation pad, I think. Is this just another exit? Ooh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. No, my ship! That's unfortunate. Well, I guess my ship's on the other planet and probably not in good shape at this point. Oh lord, right. The gravity is gonna pull me. The tidal forces are gonna pull me towards Ember Twin. Ship sailed. Hi, Arik. Yeah, apparently. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Didn't what's his name say to like check out this planet when the sands were low? I just don't know what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Probably should just be using my ship to look around, but it's easier to notice details on foot, unfortunately. I hear the sand pillar. I guess just don't fly towards Ember Twin and I'll be fine. Interesting. Oh, god dang it. I'm too close. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm looking for. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. Bonk. All right. Oh, hello. Okay, that's an elevator. And where would this lead? Into another structure. Okay. Okay, no more fuel use. As it is, I'm not sure if we can get back to our ship, but I'm not sure if it's gonna matter, because that looks angry. Oh, we're back at the teleportation pad. Whoa, that's disorienting. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. That's how you make the warp cores. Right, I knew that. That was, okay. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars, and go to meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings, Jesus. I wish I could wait for you. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more material soon. Interesting. Very interesting. So this little thing here is what you can make with the Black Hole Forge, I'm guessing? Like it's like a destination to be teleported to? Or like that's what the Nomai used it for. It's beyond me if like that's useful for other things too. This is probably a bad idea, but I feel like we're about to die anyways, so might as well just see what we can see. Oh, you can also go up into this. Oh, we're so dead, chat. We're so dead. Where did this put me out? Oh, just the top of the tower, I guess. Okay, that's not as useful as I was hoping it might be. Oh, wow. That's pretty. It's like all sparkly. Wish I had my ship. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're in so much trouble, chat. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything particularly of interest, though, which is the unfortunate bit. I guess just like at the bottom of the sand is like maybe gemstones or something, which is cool, but not particularly relevant to our mission. I'm hearing music. Oh, I'm suffocating. Well, I didn't make it so far as getting exploded by the sun that time. That's just life, I guess. I'm like just struggling to think. What did we learn there? I guess we learned that we can teleport by standing on the quantum rocks and then turning our lights out. That is a big deal for sure. What is that anyways? Maybe it's about time I find out what that is. We probably should just like explore to like a minimum kind of surface level, everything that we can, and then go from there. Would probably be more like prudent use of our time. Wait, where did it go? Where did it go? Is it gone? Is it quantum? Wow. Yeah, it's just gone. Oh wait, is that it? Whatever that thing was, it's right there. Is it just an orbit around the water planet? Is it like maybe one of our ships or something? I'm coming in really fast. What are you? Oh, it's a gravity cannon. But why is it a gravity cannon? Will this keep my ship anchored here, you think? Wow, it will. All right. What the hell? Okay, just not gonna question that. I don't have a suit on. I got back in my ship, but... Not my proudest moment, chat. All right, we're going again. This time we'll remember to put our spacesuit on before we go out into space. Just maybe that's a good idea. Oh my god. All right, now we just need to figure out how to get to our little piece of floating debris here. It's like a gravity cannon that broke, basically, I guess. I don't want to go to Waterworld right now. Thank you. I can't believe I did that, by the way, chat. I honestly dumbfounded by my own whatever that was. Okay. We actually have a spacesuit on. We did it, chat. Hello. Ship log updated. Launch module. I see. All right. Maybe I can get in from the outside. I really want to check that out. What about you? Control module. No, that sounds interesting. Hello. Whoa. It's all these tables. Giant's Deep projection stone. So this is somewhere underneath the surface of Giant's Deep, presumably. Okay. Oh, I figured out how to change which surface I'm on. All right. Good to know. This must be some kind of clock or something. Maybe this is like the doomsday clock, like it tells me how close I am to death. I don't know. Random thought. Probably not though, but maybe. There's multiple projection stones here. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't sure they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Aidea may feel responsible. Oh, did somebody die? Jesus. I guess a lot of people died, probably. Launch module projection stone. So this is the launch module? Is this not right where I'm standing? Am I crazy? Is this like on the other side of the ship, maybe? Interesting. I guess I don't see anything amazing other than that there's a tablet there. I guess that might be of use. That's probably on the other side of the ship, judging by kind of the way it looked. Like where the planet was, I should say. What does this do? Oh, hello. Oh, it's a simulation of our little... This is like the station that we're on, right? Four minutes, 55 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Interesting. That must have been the thing exploding off in the distance, I guess. Is it supposed to break apart like that? Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Okay, so no, it's not supposed to do that. I see. This is our station that we're on, right? Whoa! Did I accidentally... What did I do? Oh, I touched the... Okay. Don't touch that yet. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing because we launched it. Can't scan the last couple rings there, but maybe that's by design. Okay, so it won't let me remove the ball anymore. Interesting. All right. I guess we know kind of what happened then. So like the ship kind of broke apart. Now, does this give me a different log? Oops. If I plug this into this pedestal over here? It does. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see. And am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Interesting. Okay, so if we go to the launch module, there's another stone there. So I'm kind of tempted, like, we should get over there, basically. That's what I'm getting at. Ugh, that's gonna be a challenge to get into. There we go, all right. We have plenty of fuel still. I'm honestly kind of tempted to go straight for the launch module. So let's just do it. All right, how do I get to the launch module? Are you the launch module? Probe tracking module. Oh man. Why did that have to just fly out into space? That's a shame. All right, so that is a bust. Don't know what the probe's gonna reveal. Control module we already know is good and we just were there. Are you the module I'm looking for? Launch module. And you're the one that's damaged. I can maybe get to it from outside. Let's just go ahead and let's get back to our ship, refuel, and then try and get to the launch module from the other side. Honestly, I'm tempted to just do it from the ship. Because then we can just go like this, basically. And then probably we can even, well, because I don't remember where it is exactly. Oh, there's the scout. That's where it is. So in theory, if I just fly around very carefully here. Aha, there's our way in. Velocity match and get out. Nice. All right, mission accomplished. All right, probe tracking module stone, projection stone. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Hey, fun fact. Hey, fun fact. The probe tracking module was destroyed. Interesting. Oh my god, wait. What is that? Didn't they describe some kind of like field or something deep within the bowels of Giant's Hollow, or not Giant's Hollow, Giant's Deep? It fell into the planet and is still intact by my reckoning. I guess we could just try and go there, maybe. Damn, all right. Shoot, that's huge, because the Eye of the Universe is like, I presume, at least, given like what we've found before, it's why the Nomai came here. And the Nomai seem to know what they're doing, basically. So... Man, this place is messed up, though. All right, well, chat, shall we get back in our ship and... Oh, wait, what is this? Control module projection stone. Oh, okay, so let me just confirm something. I just want to make sure that this is like what it looks like, and then we need to plug it into the text wall to read it, because I'm sure it has data stored. Yep, sure enough. It's even got the funny ship thing, the like hologram or whatever. Model. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Wait, that's the same thing. Okay. Okay, we already read these. Interesting. All right. I'm not really seeing anything else of note in here, so I'm inclined to say let us get the heck out of here. Just need to go back through the window. Maybe. Okay, or we'll go through this part of the window. Now, the question is, should I just sail into the ocean, like, immediately? Should probably take a look at the sun. Sun's looking probably halfway toasted, so I don't see why we couldn't just fly into the planet and see what happens. I've never been to Giant's Deep, so. But like, if our ship can survive space conditions, then maybe it can survive the ocean? Whoa! Holy. Oh man, if we can figure out a way past this current, we could get down to the probe tracking module. We might get more information about kind of our objective, I guess, arguably. Man, okay, so that's what it is. There's a big current underwater that I can't surpass without assistance. Also, there's our friend here somewhere. One of our fellow, I don't remember what our species is called, I'm gonna be honest with you. Does the ship float? Can I just leave it safely? Yeah, close enough. Oh, found a gravity ring. Interesting. Oh, that was a little disorienting. All right, we'll just use this ring to get up there. Interesting, though. What is this? Oh, this is the thing we were just on. That's cool. All right. Ooh. Control module projection stone. So is this going to be the same thing? That's so cool. I actually love that. All right. It also means that these stones are not unique. I have bad news, Evans. Oh, it's just water. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source. The orbital cannon, probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Wait, we read this. Okay, we're good. You know, we did see that like giant hurricane looking thing when we touched down on the planet initially, like when we first passed the surface, and there it is. It's big. Oh, the gravity on this planet is hella strong. Okay. Noted. Noted. That's kind of unfortunate, actually. A brittle hollow projection stone. Wait, is this what I think it is? That's cool. Man, I'm so used to being on like Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin and stuff, all these like really lightweight planets that have very low gravity. So like going here is a trip, basically. Maybe we should fly into that and see what happens. "15 minutes, 3 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon." Cassava. "Connoy, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the currents." Oh, am I underwater? Wait, what the hell? What is happening? Where did the ocean go? What is going on? Wait a second. Did the tornado pick up the whole station? Is that platform I was standing on briefly, like to save you from dying from like the sudden change in gravity? Hold on, we have to go back. We have to go back. I think we just like got ejected from the planet and then immediately crash landed back. And then got smashed against the platform we were standing on at like 100 miles an hour. Okay. Welcome from Giants Deep. Thanks, Kimzano. All right. You know what? I trust autopilot. At least this much. I can probably handle this, right? Probably. Yum. Oh, don't crash into the station, please. All right, down we go. Oh, right. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Now, where the hell was I? I guess let's see what happens if we get sucked up by a tornado. Yep, that's exactly what happened. All right. So good to know. Good to know that there's like probably a way to avoid dying to it as well. There's also this really big one. It's like a hurricane rather than a tornado. Can't seem to easily get inside, I'll say that much. I wonder if it has like an eye like a hurricane though. Because if it does, in theory, I could go down in the middle of it, probably. Too bad it's like really hard to see from orbit. Actually, no, that would be the eye, right? Right there. I need planet-sized, like a planet-sized flashlight, basically. Whoa, we did it. All right, cool. I do need to go back to where I was, but this is too interesting to not check out, basically. Actually, I should plant the ship on the giant gravitational, like, tractor beam. Because I get the feeling that if I don't, it's going to get flung into space, basically. What's this all about then? Okay, I need to stop using fuel here because, like, it's just not effective. Not efficient. Whoa. Wait. Let me go down. It's just like the symbol at the what's it called? The aliens relative to us used to signify Giant's Deep, I think. So that's not significant on its own. Okay. Well, I guess we should check out this big structure. Certainly seems cool, I'll say that much. We're like in the eye of a perpetual hurricane. It's like the eye of the big red spot, basically. All right. What are you? Nothing. Okay. Ooh, okay. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I've actually technically made my first quantum journey, thanks. Does that mean that this is the quantum... No, the Tower of Quantum Learning is over on Brittle Hollow. Unless this somehow gets me there? Interesting. Maybe I can teleport to and from them? Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Interesting. All right. Well, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Nice. Seek the Wandering Arch. Nice. Okay, so the Wandering Arch is quantum, as this game puts it. So in order to get to it, I need to not let it out of my sight. Anything else going on in this room? Doesn't seem like it. All right. Oh, wow, it's a hole that moves. That's crazy. Okay, so one of you. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, nice. Whoa. I'm kind of surprised I can't lock it down with this, because technically this is observing it, right? How am I detecting something 27 kilometers away? Can I, like, use this to teleport? No, because it's too bright. Okay. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh, I can use the probe! I never even thought about that. Okay. So what am I doing here? So there's the archway. Oh, I see. So it wants me to shoot the... Okay, so now it's like locked down in theory, so if I spin around, it shouldn't move. Nice. There, gamer. Thanks, freak job. All right, through the archway. I think this like bumper on this controller might be like slightly faulty or something, because I feel like it just kind of presses itself sometimes. Like when I'm pressing it, it will like multi-press basically kind of thing. All right. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh. Huh. Is the crystal in a consistent position? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So what happens if I lock one of them down? I didn't take a picture. Can I just use this to get up the surface and then... Oh, that's annoying. Like, because I don't have to do them both at the same time. Oh, that was funny. I took another picture and it showed back up. No, I can't do this. Damn. All right. I wonder if I can, like, lock the arch down with this. God, the gravity here is so high. All right. I've now locked the archway down, and I got lucky. All right, cool. Anything of interest in here? Just our friendly rock, I guess. Oh, interesting. This is the last one, but we made it harder. All right. Nice. No, I looked away. Okay, okay, okay. Can I make it to that? Not if I look away. Why did I do that? I guess I could use the probe to make this easier in quotation marks, but realistically, I feel like I just need to, like, line it up so that I have 2 in my camera at all times. Which is really not all that complicated when it comes down to it. Please spawn. Okay. I guess I should have locked that one down. That would have been smart. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Is that up or down? Okay, that's up. It might be too close. All right, hold on. That's not gonna work either. Maybe it will. In theory, I should be able to, like, lock them down, right? Like, they should still spawn, I would think. Maybe not. All right, so new plan. I'll just shoot this up the wall a little bit. Okay, that's incorrect. I think that's good. So now, in theory, I can get the middle to spawn and then be fine. But in reality, I'm incorrect. That's... Okay, I watched it despawn. Come on, game. Rude. Hey, it's me. All right. circle around. I don't think I can make diagonals as easily, so I'm just not gonna try. All right, there. I solved it the way you wanted me to, game, okay. God dang it. Okay. Jesus. Now what? Oh, there's the archway. Cool. All right. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Nice. All right. Wait, was that like a really big hunk of quantum rock, or am I crazy? Okay, it's just the same one. Cool. All right. I guess down we go. Oh, okay. I get it. Cool. Cool little puzzle, of course. So long story short, we can abuse the fact that we can take pictures of them in order to make them last longer. I get the feeling there's not going to be a whole lot else of note here, but I'm willing to look around just to make sure. God, it takes so much effort to like get off the planet's surface here. That's crazy. All right, let's go land somewhere else. Probably not in the middle of the tornadoes if we can help it. Now, regrettably, I don't remember where the facility we wanted to look at was. So it's around here somewhere, but around here somewhere is not very useful. This looks cool, though. Ghost matter. Oh, god damn it. All right. So there's ghost matter somewhere. Which direction are you facing? That direction? So I can't probably go down that particular tunnel. Okay. All right. This tunnel seems okay, so I guess I can just continue down it. All right, nice. Well, what do we got here? What the hell? Oh, ghost matter. Found the ghost matter. There's a lot of ghost matter. Can't go there. I can go here. I can go here. This way is fine. That's bad. That's okay. Light campfire, nice. All right, sure, we're here. Listen, sometimes you just gotta light a campfire and roast a marshmallow. That's all there is to it. Oh no, that's interesting. What is this, like, goo everywhere. I wonder. Oh, can't go that way. Can't go that way, really. That's a lot of ghost matter. And I probably can't go over it either because the gravity. Shoot. Alright. That's ghost matter. That's not ghost matter. There's a tornado. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I guess the big thing is don't land on the structure or I will die instantly. Oh boy. Hi, SLZ. I don't know why I'm here. The YouTube algorithm recommended the stream or a video called Compilation of Reactions of 2 Girls, 1 Cup, which I saved for later. You know what? Valid, honestly. Somehow I managed to avoid that particular piece of internet. Well, just I guess that particular piece of internet, really. You can switch modes on your Scout? You can switch modes on your Scout. Modes. How can I switch modes on my Scout? Oh, it's flying away from me. D-pad? Oh, yeah, rotating it around. Yeah, no. Oh, you mean like, well, wait, what happens if it's... Oh. Oh, shoot. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't even think about that or notice that. So this kind of blows. Let's go back into space. New plan. Didn't find out until way too late. Yeah, no kidding. Because it's like you have to equip it, and before you shoot it, you have to notice that at the top right. Which is like easier said than done, maybe. Please, tornado. Suck me into space. God, that's tricky though. Ugh. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Okay, we're good. I think. What is that? Is that my ship? Or is that somebody else's ship? What the? Wait, no, stop. Is that a jellyfish? Ugh. The currents here are crazy strong. Damn, I can't really get into it because it's not my ship. It's interesting that it's here, though. Because presumably this is my friend's. Oh. I know what that music means. Well, let's just try and ride on the hurricane and enjoy the view. Actually, can I ride on the hurricane? You can switch frequencies in your signal scope. That one I did actually catch. But I haven't had a lot of use for it yet, unfortunately. Whereas ironically, the one for the Scout would be really useful a lot. God, the jellyfish is cool though. I guess I might as well swim towards it. I'm noticing that it has the same kind of electricity on its, I can't remember what those are called, but like the tendrils, as the lightning below it does. But I can't get to it. The current stops me here. I think. Am I crazy? I guess it doesn't matter in a second here, but... Maybe the water will save me, Smile. Why is the sky so black? Interesting. Whoa. Jesus. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's for sure. So, I'm like torn as to if we can do another run or not. Ugh. Man. That was a good one, though. Pipe Spider! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That must be the probe that the thing launches from space. That's interesting. I wonder if I can follow it on the big map. Maybe if I was faster. It's too small to be easily tracked. All right, let me check something, chat, and then we may do another spin. We may have to sort of call it for the night, but let me just check something really quick. I guess we could just go for another like 15 minutes and see if we can get anything done, and then just like end it mid-run. It's not the most satisfying thing, but it's not a bad idea. All right. We are gonna go to, I guess let's go to Giant's Deep again. There still feels like a lot of stuff that we haven't explored there. What was that explosion? Oh, that's lightning. Okay. All right, on our way to Giant's Deep. Normally I'd pilot it manually, but this time I'll be a little bit more. Now wait, what are you? Besides the fact that I'm approaching you at like 1,000 miles an hour. Why is this not labeled? Interesting. Hold on, we have to know what this is. I mean, it's a moon, obviously, but it's not the quantum moon, is it? Oh, I think that might be the quantum moon. Shoot. What did I learn about that? I might have to go check the logs because that's crazy. Did it disappear? What are you? Maybe I just haven't taken enough time to just explore things that look... Oh, no, that's the twins. I don't care about the twins. Wait, so where did that moon go? I mean, I know it's the quantum moon, but like... I don't know. I guess I let it out of my sight, didn't I? Or no, I touched it. Interesting. What is that? That I just locked onto? Is that the little space station? I think that's just the little space station. No, it's 17 kilometers away. Is that the probe? Interesting. It's far, though, that's for sure. This gotta be the probe, right? What are you? That's one of ours. Oh, it's our satellite. No, it's not. Deep space satellite. Interesting. Outer Wilds Ventures. Can I like nudge it? I should not nudge it. That's cool though. It's really out here too. All right. Well, neat. Doesn't really unravel the mystery anymore, but it is cool. All right. In we go. All right, back to Giant's Deep, I think. 30 kilometers! Holy. Oh, supernova. Supernova. Oh, 2 more supernova. Jesus. Supernova. So many supernova. Jesus. When they were like, this is the end of the universe or whatever, they really weren't kidding. What was that speck of light I was... Oh, that's just another supernova. Okay. God, this planet is humongous. All right. Okay, this is the thing I was wanting to originally explore, so I'm glad we found it so quickly this time. Sadly, I don't see anywhere to park my ship here. Unless I can park it on these gravity rings. Maybe I should look around this little rock. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Port thruster bank damaged, port hull damaged. Oh, I have like no thrust. Okay. This is gonna be really hard to repair on foot though. So I'm like, on this planet at least, it's not gonna be fun. Port side. So that's the cockpit, so the port would be over here. Aha. All right, mission accomplished. I need to look for a place to land and not slam into the rings again. Easier said than done. Ugh. Aha. All right. We're just doing it backwards. God, the thrusters on that thing are crazy powerful. Interesting. All right, Scroll, what do you have for me? This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you getting gelatinous, Lanislav? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Gadaz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's the ship. I don't really know how to tell if I'm about to get sucked into a tornado. I guess it's really not like about trying to tell if I'm about to get sucked into a tornado. so much as it's about reacting appropriately when I do. Because truly, it is not an if, it is a when. Okay, we already read this one. It's basically time since the start of the run. 8 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. Neat. Let's use the gravity rings and get over there. This is highly disorienting. Pretty cool, though. I'll give it that. Ooh. Okay, the Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. I think I've already read this one, and obviously I know what it reveals. Actually, do I know what it reveals? No, that's right. I found this and I immediately got sucked into a tornado. Speaking of which. Oh, no. Oh, the timing is so bad. Well, here we go. I must get to the pad. Nice. All right, hopefully this thing does what I think it does, and we'll be safe in here. Jesus. Nice. It does exactly what I think it does. Cool. That's cool. Wait, where on Brittle Hollow is this? It's in the dome on the South Pole, I think. Or no, it's the North Pole. Oh, shoot. Can I, like, no, I can't take out my scout. Go again. I wanna look around more. So I have to get there from the inside of the planet, or I see an elevator there too. Damn, all right. Kanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe components into orbit for assembly, and one has somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon herself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, man. I guess we're going back to Brittle Hollow time. Oh, I screwed myself. Let me get back onto relatively dry land, and then I think that might be it for the night chop. But can I just say thank you so much for watching. It has been my pleasure to stream for you tonight on a Saturday. Not something I've done in a while, and it's good. It's nice. Saturdays are good. Good day of the week. All right. Safe and sound. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the ship. And by get out of the ship, get off the planet. And I'm going to aim us towards Brittle Hollow. Nice. Another star exploding off in the distance? Jesus. All right. Oh, I can turn the headlights off. Interesting. Didn't know that. All right, everybody. As the autopilot gets us to Brittle Hollow, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and I will be back next week. I'm gonna try and actually put out a stream schedule. I think. Knock on wood. Like I might fail, but I'll try. All right, chat. I will try. Oh, my mouse is not cooperating. Hold on. There we go. Okay, what was I doing? Rain. Finding somebody to raid. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm just gonna bounce for the night. But thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back next week. We're probably gonna continue this game as well. I don't exactly know what we're gonna get up to, but we'll find out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'll see you next week. Good night, all.